Okay, call me old-fashioned, but I just went through McDonald's, my local McDonald's, and I picked up a Big Mac sandwich. This is my Big Mac. I don't know if he's a Big Mac or a medium Mac, but this sandwich here cost me $6.99 plus 61 cents for tax, $7.60 for this hamburger. So I decided on my drive home, I thought, I bet I could make that hamburger as good, if not better, and probably at a quarter of the cost. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm making a copycat Big Mac for you. So we're gonna start off today by making our Big Mac sauce. And I think that's really the key to a good Big Mac. So let me show you how I make it. So we're gonna start off by adding our spices first, and then we're gonna add our other items. So the first thing that we're gonna add is a little bit of kosher salt. Now we're not gonna put in too much of it, just a little tiny bit, like maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon. Then we're going to be adding 1/4 of a teaspoon of garlic powder. We're going to add 1/2 of a teaspoon of onion powder. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of paprika. And just a little bit of cracked black pepper. We're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of sugar. Very little. We're going to add some mayonnaise, 3/4 cup of mayonnaise. There's our 3. We're going to be adding some Dijon mustard. 1/2 teaspoon of the beef flavored Better Than bouillon. I'm sorry, 1/4 of a teaspoon. So we're going to be adding 1/4 of a cup. This is 1/2 of a cup. All right. Then you're just going to stir this until it's nice and creamy. I'm just going to stick this in the refrigerator until everything else is ready. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this hamburger into 8 patties. So for this particular, I'm only making 1 Big Mac because there's just one of me here that's eating dinner tonight. So I am going to be making this into a nice thin hamburger, just like the one that you get at McDonald's. It's going to cook really fast, and it's also going to supposedly be a little bit bigger than the bun, although I don't notice that on the actual Big Mac, but we'll compare them when we're all done. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our buns and we're going to kind of heat them up a little bit in the oil. So I need a top and a bottom bun, and these are the sesame buns. I'm just going to move some of this hot oil around. I'm going to do a top and a bottom, and then I'm going to do another bottom bun. We need one for the middle. Just like this. And you're just going to let them heat up a little bit. We just want them browned a little bit. We just want them to brown up a little bit. Now one of these we're actually going to turn on the other side. And I think that looks absolutely perfect. So we're going to take our buns off the stove. And then from there, we're going to put our hamburger patties right down. And these are so thin, they're almost impossible to turn. So I don't know how this is going to work. But we're going to try it. We're going to get it working. We'll figure it out. Even if we have to do it in pieces. All right, just like that. All right, We're gonna chop up our onions. Now you can use a white onion, a yellow onion. I really prefer red onions, so that's what I'm gonna. And you're just gonna chop, chop, chop. We want these really, really, really fine. All right, we're gonna turn our burgers. I'm gonna take some cheese, American cheese. And I'm actually going to put those right over my hamburger. Just like this. All right, we're going to start off by putting a generous portion of our sauce on the bottom of our bun. We're going to put a little bit of our onions, a little bit of our lettuce, our shredded lettuce. And then we're gonna take one of our hamburger patties and we're actually gonna turn this first one upside down. We want that cheese on top of all those goodies. Then we're gonna take a second middle bun and we're gonna do another generous portion of our sauce. Just like this. Oh, forgot one thing, one important thing. We gotta have 3 dill pickles before we put our sauce down. Oh my gosh, how did I forget that? That's like McDonald's 101. All right, we're gonna put our sauce just like this, right on the middle. Again, we're gonna do a little bit more onion. We're gonna do a little bit more lettuce. And we're going to put this time we're going to put our cheese hamburger with the cheese side facing up. 3 pickles. 3 of these dill sliced pickles. And then we're going to top it with our top bun. All right, here you go. This is my homemade Big Mac. And then I've got my other one. So we're gonna test them both out and I'm gonna tell you which one I think is better. So the first hamburger we're gonna try that totaled $7.60 is our Big Mac from the store. Here it is right here for you. Looks like kind of a train wreck to be honest, but let's give it a try. Good. Now let's try the Homestead Patch Copycat Big Mac. Wow. Well, I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't turn either one of them away, but by far, the Homestead Patch Copycat Big Mac is much better. Much better. Oh my gosh, it's good. Oh. Wow. I'm glad I have 7 more hamburger patties that I'm freezing. They are so good. I don't know how good this is for my diet. I've been counting calories and hands down, my hamburger is much better. Look at how thick it is, how juicy it is. Oops. Oh, I'm gonna eat this off screen. I am making a mess. So if you are not a subscriber or make your own hamburgers, please consider subscribing to my channel. Give me a like, a thumbs up, or ring the bell for future notifications. This is amazing. This is just an amazing dinner. I don't usually eat hamburgers like this. I usually take the patty and put it over a salad or something, but you know what? I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna eat it till I can't eat anymore. Since I didn't get any French fries. You know, that lady was laughing at me had the drive-through because I said $7.60. I mean, I haven't bought a hamburger at McDonald's in a long, long time. And I thought she gave me the wrong price. I thought that included some French fries and a drink. She said, no, it's just the hamburger. I'm like, are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. I work here. I said, that's terrible. She was like, I know. Anyway, I didn't go on with it much further. I just gave her my money and left. So I hope this was fun. I hope you make your own food. Consider some of these copycat recipes. I have a whole playlist of copycat recipes I'm going to attach at the end of this video. So I hope you'll subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.